Hey YouTube, it's Evan and I'm back with another video. In this video, I'm going to be unboxing the Samsung Galaxy S20. I got this from Samsung. This is the Cloud Blue S20 5G regular, not the Plus, not the Ultra, not the Z Flip, just a standard regular phone that you can hold in your hand. It's unlocked by Samsung, so I have T-Mobile. I almost got the T-Mobile version, but in the past year or so, Samsung's been really good about their software updates. So with the unlocked versions, I had an unlocked S8 that was that kind of lagged behind in terms of software updates. But here's to hoping the path that Samsung has been on with updating its unlocked phones rather quickly continues. And so there's that silhouette of the phone, which is kind of cool if you can see that. It is a 5G version, as all S20 variants in the US are 5G. Of note, the smaller S20 does not support millimeter wave, unfortunately. So that's one thing about it that makes it slightly less maybe flagship than its bigger cousins. However, in addition to the lack of a time of flight sensor, which slightly disappoints me as well, but other than that, I just wanted a phone that I could fit in one hand. It tells you that you get a wall charger, stereo headset, quick start guide, terms and conditions, which is more than you can say with a lot of phones nowadays, not including headphones. This is like more stuff. This is where all the papers and terms are. Just pulling it by the SIM card. It's not going to slide out. Force it out. We will real quick just take a look at all the crap. Tells you it's got a screen protector on it. This is actually funny. It's a Note 10 silhouette. This is an S20 Ultra silhouette. Bixby button is gone. Thank God. Is probably what most people are saying. Yada 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 yada. All right. Now let's get to the meat and potatoes. The wow, looks pretty nice. It's more, how do I say this? It's more cloudy than I was expecting, which makes sense. It's called Cloud Blue. It's a little bit different than the Pebble Blue, or I forget what it was called, but the blue color that became very popular with the Note 7, and then they brought it back with the S8. Really forget what it's called. Ocean blue something. It's pretty similar to it, but it's a little bit, it's not quite the exact same. As you can see, it's got a nice shimmery effect. Basically was forced to buy this because Samsung didn't make this in black. The standard S20, just the Plus and the Ultra, and then the other two colors were pink, which I just know, and then especially Samsung's pink, it really just doesn't appeal to, I don't see how it would appeal to anyone personally, but that's just me. And then there's the gray, which is just super boring. But yeah, just looking at this, I really like the slim frame design where you just have it jut out for the volume and power key, or the side button as they call it. Yeah, you got your 3 cameras, wide telephoto, ultra wide, then a microphone, no time of flight sensor, but it would be like here, so it's kind of weird to have just like this black space with nothing in it. Kind of don't like that. I like the look of the S20 Plus's camera bump the most, but anyways, just kind of a minor quip. Now it's stuck to my hand, but yeah, you can see that a little bit better. The curve is not as much as it is on the Samsungs of past, so yes, those rumors were true. The rainbow effect is really cool when it catches the light. I mean, this is directly under light, so you're definitely gonna see it more right now than you are normally, but yeah, cool nonetheless. So in the rest of the box, lift that up, this little insert, get your super fast charging brick. Interestingly, it comes in black. Wasn't sure, I assumed I was going to be getting white accessories, because the accessories that came with the S10 that I had briefly that was also blue were white, Okay, so you get a, of course, USB-C to USB-C cable. Might be inconvenient for some, but Samsung was one of the last manufacturers to hop on the USB-C to USB-C train versus USB-C to USB-A. And you have some black AKG earbuds. Awesome. So just kind of slide out like that. Maybe not bundled quite as nicely as they used to be, but who really cares, right? This time they're solid black as opposed to gray, at least on the S8 series, or white with other versions of previous phones. They're USB-C enabled AKG earbuds. I'm told that they do sound pretty good. Ever since the S8 series, Samsung has shipped AKG enabled earbuds with all their high-end Galaxy flagships, and at the time of the S8 launch, they marketed these earbuds as being valued at $100. So pretty cool to see them included in the box at a time when so many manufacturers are not even including headphones at all. The headphone cable is also braided, which is very, very nice. You also got volume controls as well. Haptics feel great on this phone. Pretty slow process. I think slightly slower than Touch ID, but that's fine. I don't know why it's telling me about unused apps being put to sleep to extend battery life, but okay. Just a weird time for that message, but wow, this screen is just crazy. Like, it's really good looking. I know I said the same thing about my Pixel 4, but battery life just didn't cut it for me with that phone. This having a 4,000 milliamp hour battery, more than 33% more than the Pixel 4, is probably gonna be more than enough, and it's just much more impressive of a spec than 2800. And we'll just peel off the screen protector. I know I said to peel it off and then I didn't immediately after that. And I'm gonna put my money where my mouth is. Get close to the mic. Oh yeah, baby. So this phone feels all the more slick now. You do notice slightly less curved edges. It's very, very, very subtle. I'll tell you, it's very, very, very slightly less curved versus the S8. I believe one of the main reasons why the difference, it feels like there's such a difference, is because of the smaller frame here. So they have the frame about the same size as the S8, but only there. So the S8 is this, it's kind of hard to tell because of the fact that my S8 is black, but as you can see, as it catches the light there, there's the frame doesn't grow just for the power buttons. It stays the same. A way I prefer this because it's uniform. It's almost the exact smack dab in the middle. It's slightly different. The way that it curves here versus the front is slightly different. This is cool. It's futuristic. I don't know though. I do worry about protection, so I would get a case with any modern high-end phone that you care about, unless you literally eat money for breakfast. And as you can see, the wallpapers have copied over. Looks like just wow on the S8. It really gives you the effect of being a full screen phone, now having the Android 10 gestures and just a smaller bezel overall. But yeah, just going through it, I can tell that the 120 hertz isn't on just yet, but let's go ahead and do that. Sure, I will notice an immediate difference. Kind of sucks. Wow. Yeah, that's nuts. Kind of sucks that it's not enabled at 1080p, but what are you gonna do? Wow. Let me turn on the gestures just because I like them. Yeah. There we go. Yeah, we'll do that later. Very impressive. So yeah, that's been my unboxing of the Samsung Galaxy S20, and I'll let you guys know how it is, how it performs. I definitely think I prefer Google software overall, but One UI has gotten a lot nicer. And the 120 hertz refresh rate, the bigger battery, the design of this phone just kind of really blows away the Pixel 4. Google needs to step up their spec game and their industrial design, if I do say so myself. It looks like it's still copying over stuff from Smart Switch, but it's cool that I can use the phone now. That's pretty sweet. Only seems like you can't do that with the Pixel, so that's interesting that Samsung gives you that option. Let's see what the dark mode looks like real quick. Very, very nice. Looks a little bit better than it did in One UI 1.0. So I will be continuing to, and then we get a pure black instead of just a gray like you do in stock Android. More similar to iOS. You can see the background dims a little bit as well. I'm sure there's going to be an option to turn that off, but I'll dig into everything, let you guys know. Drop a comment down below with whatever feature suggestion or coverage that you want to see from me. But until then, I've been Evan, and you guys have a great day. Peace out.